What is up, my crypto legends? How's everyone doing today? Let's analyze the situation here. We're getting a little bit of a drop now for Bitcoin. Are we going to come down to test the 15.5k levels in the next coming hours? Let's analyze the situation here for Bitcoin. We're going to talk about, of course, where are we right now? Where could we potentially go? Where could we potentially bounce? What kind of scenarios we can expect on the chart right now? Latest live stream, I did a video update yesterday on some potential scenarios on the higher time frames, but 2 days ago we talked about on the live stream that this was a huge resistance level. Of course, we talked about the bullish case scenario. If we do manage to break the last lower highs, this is looking at the 1 hourly chart for Bitcoin, okay? If we were to break the last lower high range, which was exactly here at the 16,600, 16,700, right? These last lower high levels, if we were to get a successful breakout, we were probably likely going to create a higher low and continue up. Of course, we did not have that breakout. We were talking about the big major resistance zone here at the point of control, exactly at the $16,600 range. We were trying to get above this range. This is the point of control from the volume traded the last 18 days here. So of course we did get that massive resistance. We couldn't cope getting above this level. I'm going to talk about a potential trading opportunity right now. Let's see if I do have some time here, because I really want to go and focus on the lower time frames. But are we potentially creating a swing failure here and we can get a big massive bounce, guys? Okay, let me just because we also want to look for those. We have gone really down the valley area low here, so yeah, let me just take a look here 1 second at what's going on. We could get a heavy bounce from here, but I would be a little bit cautious. I want to take a look at the S&P 500 as well. Yeah, I wouldn't call it a long trade here just yet. We're well below the value area low from this zone. Anyway, we can analyze the lower time frames. You just want to try and look for those trading opportunities here with you live. Let's go through what we talked about on a live stream the last 2 days ago, okay, where we're talking about this huge resistance zone, guys. This was a big resistance level where we could get that massive rejection. We're going to talk about also those trading opportunities on Bitcoin and Ethereum. Did anyone, because I didn't, but it was a great call basically on the live stream 2 days ago, guys, and I'll go through the comment section now in just 1 second. But we were talking about this breakdown on Bitcoin. Who remembers that on the live stream from the 26th of November, 2 days ago? We were talking about this major structure right over here that got broken live, and we were looking for the retracement to that $16,550 range, which was the point of control at that moment, and then finally came down to the lows here, guys. If you take a look carefully on that live stream that I mentioned on the 26th of November, I know some of you must have got into that short position at this range after the breakdown of the structure, getting that beautiful bounce from the point of control back down to this low. And I'm pretty sure maybe some people are actually still in that short position. Let me know in the comment section if you did. We talked about Ethereum as well, and I've got that video ready here from the live stream. Okay, it was pretty intense, pretty nice. This is what we were looking at on Ethereum, right, where Ethereum did get that breakdown with some pretty decent volume from this structure over here. We got this move down, and on the live stream we talked about, while we were trading at this zone, and I'm going to go through that video, guys, so I'm not making this up, that potential retracement to that daily level and to round about the 618 50% range from the Fibonacci from this drop, coming back up to the $1,220 range would potentially be a very good short position to come down and test the lows, guys. And let me just do a quick recap on that video that was 2 days ago, guys, here on Ethereum. I would be looking for, there might be a really nice opportunity here. If it does have a leg up, you know, to the 1,220, 1,223 maximum, you know, trying to get above that daily level, hitting the 618 fib level. I mean, this is going to be an absolute opportunity, golden opportunity. It does look really good, guys. It does look really good. So higher lows have been broken. Bang, bang. This would be the ideal entry for that move down, at least to claim the lows. As soon as you claim the lows, you take profit, you protect. So basically, this was what we talked about on the live stream 2 days ago. We were breaking down a little bit of the structure here, getting that leg up to that 50% 618 Fibonacci retracement at the $1,220, $1,223 range. And if you take a look at that Ethereum chart, from what we mentioned on this potential move up, okay? I mean, of course, this is just drawing, right? But so you can get the idea that that retracement all the way up there, we actually consolidated a little bit here at the low $1,200 levels, okay? Having a little bit of a leg down here below 1,200. But this is why I talk about that breakdown. Don't, you know, it doesn't matter. You don't need to rush into that potential trade. We finally got that retracement up to the $1,220 levels right there. We consolidated here for quite some, you know, for quite a while. But finally we got that leg down to this exact low. And, you know, if you're like me, I like to hold maybe 20% or 30% of that potential trade scenario. Of course, you would have made, you know, some more gains on that potential short. So let me know, guys, if anyone did get into that short scenario from Ethereum, also from Bitcoin, because that was mentioned on the live stream, okay? Not on yesterday's video. Yesterday's video, we were talking about that potential breakout above 16,670 range, okay? A big breakout of that range could be bullish, but also we are hitting this big resistance zone here, looking at the 1 hourly, okay? This is a huge resistance level where we could actually get rejected and fall down. So that, you know, hopefully you understood yesterday that there was the bullish case scenario breaking this lower high range, guys. You would be breaking structure if you were to break above it with a large amount of volume. Of course, then this would be bullish and you could potentially get into that higher low potential scenario. But of course, we did not have the breakout. We were hitting a large resistance zone. So we got that retracement finally from this $16,600 range. But yeah, I mean, you cannot make this up, guys. You know, we talk about these potential scenarios. Why are they good entries? You know, on Ethereum, for example, breaking that structure, having the swing failure here from this high. And yeah, I mean, this was basically talked on that live stream just 2 days ago. So just for that, guys, just for this kind of educational content and these opportunities that you do get on these cryptocurrencies, you know, I mainly focus on Bitcoin and Ethereum, but come on, this was a live stream just 2 days ago, and this did happen. This did happen. We did get that consolidation at that exact level after the breakdown from this structure. We talked about this opportunity. It happened a little bit later, of course, you know, but just for that, guys, you need to, you know, show some love here on the YouTube channel, because we'll focus a lot on Bitcoin, on Ethereum, you know, and trying to educate here most of the people. And just for that, guys, I need you to show some love here on YouTube, okay? Just destroying that like button. So let's focus right now. I mean, there's a potential swing failure pattern here happening right now. This is a huge support level, okay? I want to focus on the potential trade scenario here. Oh, we're getting that swing failure right now. Yeah, we're potentially going to get a bounce here. Let me just go to the 5-minute chart. Yeah, the thing is, we are well below the value area low from this trading range that we have created today. Value area low, we got point of control here at 16,164. That's another level where we could get that rejection. But We're going to take a look at volume on the very extreme lower time frames to see if we do have, we don't have much bullish volume here. So yeah, this could get easily rejected from this range. Anyway, we can analyze that scenario right now in just 1 second. Yeah, I think we're probably going to, it looks like we're probably going to get acceptance here. This move down there wasn't a huge amount of volume on this move down, I gotta say. Yeah, there's not a huge amount of volume on this breakdown. I want to see a big spike in volume, something like this. This also had a lot of rejection here, so yeah, I don't trust this breakout. Not a huge amount of volume, so we could get that acceptance back in the range and get a big nice bounce. We'll be talking about this in just 1 second. I want to say hello to the community, of course, like always, and smash the like button, says Dutch BTC fan. You damn right. Thank you very much for the insane support. I got my community giving support as well, which is phenomenal. Ox the Doctor, hello, how are you doing? Hey man, thanks for everything. You are doing a great job and have helped me a lot. I really appreciate it, says Janice. Hey, you're very, very welcome. You're very, very welcome. Hi King, Andy is the best cryptocurrency analyst. Wow, that's really nice to hear. Best TA in town, says Dutch BTC. Wow. They dumped it and broke the wedge during the night in Spain. I wished I had placed a short order at 16,280. I entered a big short at 16,200. I think we will retest at least 15,800. I would stay a little bit cautious right now, shorting here this range, okay? Basically, we've tested the lows. And yeah, the volume from this breakdown is not huge. We'll stay a little bit cautious. When you have this kind of, double bottom swing failure, you could get a massive big bounce from this range to claim these highs again. I would stay a little bit cautious here. One of the main reasons why is because volume is not huge. Okay, volume is not huge. So I would stay a little bit cautious right over here. Yeah, massive wick on the 1 hourly. I think I do see a leg up. I do see a leg up here on Bitcoin. Very, very likely. Yeah, maybe to the 618 range, which would be the $16,350 levels. Just after that drop that we've had here, guys, it is common to see some bigger retracements a lot of the times. Sometimes you don't. Sometimes you just consolidate and you have the next leg up or down. So, that is a possibility, just a large consolidation, bear flag, and then a move down. But overall, this move down with this wick is... Yeah, we've still got 25 minutes for this candle close. So if this candle closes above this low over here that was created very early this morning, guys, yeah, you know the deal. I think this is going to be a potential long. I would wait for a confirmation on that 1 hourly. When you have the second move to the downside, volume being much lower than the first spike, that attempt is failing. You're failing with selling volume pressure. So yeah, let's see how this 1 hourly candle closes, because you know the deal where I would be looking for that long position, guys, and I'm going to explain it right away. I'm not in a rush here to get into a long. This could do this, but if we have that 1 hourly candle close, that potential long scenario, like I say, on many, and I'll show you the example from the long position from the 22nd of November, is basically getting at from this low to the high wherever we create it now in the next hour or two. I would be looking for that re-entry at the 618, an entry here on this potential swing failure, and we are going to have that leg up potentially to $16,350. And why that level, you may ask me? We got a rejection here from a weekly level that I can show you in just a few minutes if I do have some time. You may ask, why do you think we're going to go that high? Well, basically after a swing failure and after this major drop, the possibility in a relief rally before continuing to the downside is just very, very likely. And why, if I would be looking for a long position at that level, why would I be taking profits here? Well, it's just as simple as knowing that this has been a very much respected level, okay, as you can see on the chart. And it would be basically around about the 618 Fibonacci levels, okay, from this drop. As you can see, exactly the 16,360, 370, round about that range, claim these highs. And, if I am going to enter a trade position here, and hopefully it might be live, okay, I'm going to wait those 20 minutes, 24 minutes for that hourly candle. If we do get that retracement, show you the potential risk management that I can have on this trade. Remember, I am trying to risk 1 to gain at least 1.5. I'll be aiming for 2, 3 if we can. And basically from that long position, if I do manage to get a very good entry point, this wick over here is already, I like this wick. This wick on the 15-minute is good. Let's see if we do manage to get that wick on the 1 hourly chart. And basically, I would try and enter at a next retracement down where it does look like we're going to fall lower and it's potentially going to get a bounce, okay? That risk management. Basically, I'm looking for this trade where it can be a 3-to-1, at least 2-to-1, 3-to-1 risk to reward ratio. Anyway, let's see if that does come into fruition in the next coming hours. All right, we're going to have some time here. I really like this wick down. This is absolutely phenomenal. I just want to show you how this level also is pretty important. We are hitting the 50% Fibonacci from this low to the high. Okay, slightly below that level. 50% is just holding by a thread. We got a weekly level. This is from the 2018 bear market. Okay, I explained this weekly on yesterday's live stream. Yesterday's video update. But not only that, if you do see the price action here on the 1 hourly chart, check out the consolidations that the price of Bitcoin has at that level. So we got this spike over here. We got a large, reaction right there, as you can see, at this range. And you got another large reaction, okay, on the 23rd of November. So, we are getting that reaction. For a high probability trade, I want to see this 1 hourly candle closing above the low. This in the next 20 minutes, we could have that leg down. It can happen. But overall, I like it. I like this price action for a long right now. I wanted to explain that retracement to the 618 and maybe a leg up to that 16,350 range, okay, that could potentially happen. Basically, remember, I'm not sure, maybe a lot of you will remember the reason why I longed Bitcoin exactly at this level, at 15,600. We had that swing failure from the low, failed breakout with, this is no volume at all. If we want to see a movement down hitting these levels, you want to see a nice spike in volume, okay? You want to see a nice spike hitting the level. But when you have very, very low volume hitting these lows, that volume is not going to break down from that low. So swing failure, failed breakout, bounce up, retrace to the 618, and that was the moment that I entered that trade. Why? Because I want to have really good risk management. I want to get into the lowest price level possible to have a relatively tight stop loss. Then I have very good risk to reward on that movement up. So sometimes I do miss out on trades like this. This could bounce right from this level. Hopefully we're going to get that rejection from this point of control level, because we are hitting the point of control right now from this range. but it's not a short. This for me is not a short position. You might think to yourself, why? Why isn't this a short if we are hitting point of control? Because of this. When you are hitting a low like this from here, and you have failed to break the low, there can be more power here to the upside. This is why for me this is not a shorting level. Because of this, basically, this already shows bearish weakness. Yeah, we got 19 minutes for that 1 hourly candle close, and I think I would be pretty excited to see the next hourly candle potentially do this, and then have a wick back up, and then you might have this kind of price action, and this is going to be my ticket for a good risk management trade. Anyway, let's see if that does happen in the next coming hours. Let's take a look. I want to see Joseph is here in the comment section. Thanks, Joseph, for joining the live stream. Guys, let me know if you like this new format. Should I have myself here bigger on the screen, or do you like it how I usually have it, which is just a small me in the corner? Or do you want me to take over the charts here on the side? Let me know, guys. Let me know. Big head Andy or small head Andy? Right. Let me go through the comment section. I can see Joseph is here. I can see Seb is also here. Thank you for joining. And let me just go quickly through the comment section. Bitcoin's here. We can take a look at DXY if we do have some time. S&P. I mean, there's so much information. But hopefully you enjoyed the beginning of the live stream. I like to, show what we talked about on the latest live stream. Ethereum having this move down. We are likely to get that move down from $1,220. If we retrace back down to that level, move down. Yeah, this was basically this price action, right? This was basically this price action on that live stream, waiting for that leg up to the 1,220 and move down, guys. Mentioned 2 days ago. I didn't jump into that trade. Sometimes I'm too distracted doing the analysis, taking a look at other stuff, but hopefully, you get the idea, you get the education, and you make profits at the end of the day. Well, this is what it's all about. Share the knowledge with the community and those opportunities. Love you, Andy. Aditya, I love you too. Evening, Viren, how are you? ¿Estás en alguna posición? No, I'm not in any position. People asking me if I'm in a position or not. No, but I am looking for that potential long. Maybe it's going to be live. Maybe it is going to be live. I like this wick. These wicks are, they're absolutely phenomenal. And that possibility in getting that rejection from this level is very, very possible also. Point of control. Let's see if we do get that small little correction. And then, this is going to be my ticket here for that potential long, to have good risk management. This is going to be the wick for that invalidation for my trading scenario. Let's see if it happens. So no position yet. I haven't done hardly any trading the last few days. So today's Monday. We need to do some trading because we need to get those trades sorted. Come down, you don't go up. It does look like it's good to take a look at the S&P 500 also. Hopefully we're going to have a leg down here before we go any higher. Anyway, let's got some crazy hair going on here. Andy, can you look into SLP? SLP, is that the cryptocurrency from Axie Infinity? Wow, been ages since I haven't taken a look at that crypto. SLP. Let's try and not take a look at many altcoins, especially these low cap. SLP, what can we say about SLP? SLP got absolutely destroyed. What can I say? Is there any interest in Axie Infinity these last few months? I'm not sure. This is just This is probably going to go for another few months, but overall, these are interesting levels for selling pressures getting exhausted. Yeah, not much I can add on these altcoins. Okay, it all depends on the people. If this game's going to have campaigns of marketing, people are going to gain interest again on Axie Infinity. I know SLP is a utility token on the game. But overall, yeah, there's not much to analyze on this, not much to... I mean, it can be traded on Bybit. It can be traded on Bybit, SLP. But overall, I'm not interested in trading these altcoins. I'm more focused on Bitcoin and on Ethereum, as you know. Anyway, I was in a short, made 40%, says Oxford Doctor. Hey, phenomenal. Congratulations. Good on you. Super happy to hear. Thanks, man. You helped us a lot. Greetings from Belgrade, Serbia. Hey, Marco, you're very welcome. Thank you. BlockFi just went bankrupt. Will this affect price? Yeah, I mean, I think it was very much talked about. I talked about this on, I just made a tweet on that. Did you have any Bitcoin or crypto on BlockFi? Yeah, I mean, I think this was very much known. BlockFi, I think we did know that BlockFi was going to file for bankruptcy anyway. So, yeah. Hopefully, Bitcoin's going to get this retracement down here to this range again. 16,100 would be the ideal for that potential long. Okay, and yeah, even slightly below 50% Fibonacci. Yeah, would be really nice to see that in the next 10 to 15 minutes, so we can, so I can get into that long position. Anyway, so thanks so much for the TA. Any thoughts on S&P 500? Let's take a look. I mean, taking a look at the S&P 500 is extremely important, as it is the largest, market basically in the world. It has trillions of dollars. And yeah, S&P 500, it's still at a crucial range. I think we're gonna stay at this range at the 4,000 points, maybe for another week or two. This is looking at the S&P 500. We haven't claimed these highs from the 15th of November, so there's no really a swing failure pattern from here, right? Almost a double top you could arguably discuss, but it's still creating higher lows. Yeah, I think there's possibly a major another leg up. It's right now at the center of the channel, as you can see, center of this channel, and we can go. This is the S&P 500, okay, on the 4-hourly chart, right? You are creating higher lows and higher highs, and the center of the channel, you can clearly see it's getting supported and it's getting resistance. It's getting support, and now it's getting support also. Now this is a little bit of weakness right there, where you are creating a small double top. You're tackling the center of the channel. Yeah, it would have been nice to see a proper swing failure, right? A wick here and then come back down. Then you could be pretty confident to short this. But overall, the structure here for the last few weeks is still relatively bullish on the S&P 500. Yeah, yeah, not much I can add on this. It is true that we are hitting major resistance. I mean, this is a turnover point for the S&P 500. It is a turnover point, as we have been bullish for the last few weeks on the S&P 500. But look at the massive multi-monthly structure here. It's just insanely bearish. So we are at a turning over point. We are at a bearish level here, looking at the macro, right? Looking at the last few months. Yeah, what fib levels are we hitting from this high? 618 range. I mean, it does look bearish on the macro, okay? Short term, we're still in a bullish trend. On the macro, yeah, this is basically that big bounce, and we're hitting insane Fibonacci levels. We are just about to hit this lower high resistance trend line. So we could actually be sideways here for the next 1 week or two. If that does happen and we fail a breakout here from the highs and we create more choppy action, it's just going to be more bearish for me, as the bullish momentum is getting exhausted here, and that turning point is going to be looking imminent on the S&P 500. I strongly believe, you know, I've been bearish on the S&P 500 for quite some time now. I think, yeah, this is going to be a pretty nice move on the S&P 500. I think it's definitely worth a swing short position, and I'm probably going to be entering that swing short here in the next coming days on the S&P. I mean, we are at the resistance, double top. Yeah, I mean, one leg up here would be, you know, ideal for me for that, you know, consolidation, back acceptance back in the range, and that is just going to be very likely going to get rejected. But obviously, you know, that swing trade, you know, this is the most likely scenario on the S&P 500. I will be willing to short that, of course, on PrimeXBT, guys. Remember, PrimeXBT, you can use cryptocurrency while you're trading other markets. You got S&P 500, Dow Jones, Forex, gold, oil. You can use stable coins, you can use Bitcoin. For me, it's the favorite one. I do not use traditional brokers anymore. Full in on crypto. So you know the deal. You got an insane bonus down below. For PrimeXBT, it's up to $7,000. You get 7% added to your deposit. And for Bybit, they still have $30,000 to be claimed on the reward. So once you sign up with a link, okay, I think this is going to be for the next coming days. I'm not sure if they're going to take it off here in, yeah, I'm not sure if they're going to take that bonus off, okay, at the end of the month. $30,000 to be claimed, guys. This is another way to support the channel. Of course, I do get a commission. If you're not experienced, do not use those links down below. Only for those experienced traders. Right, let's take a look at this scenario on Bitcoin. Yeah, this does look pretty good. This looks, you know, it can be a potential good trade. Let's take a look at the 1 hourly chart here. I mean, yeah, this does look pretty good. This does look pretty good. Yeah, I like that. I like this. I love this movement here for a leg up here. It makes total sense. Before we might even come down, guys. You know, this is, you know, the structure is still relatively bearish, but you know, it doesn't matter with bearish trends or bullish trends. You know, we can scalp long, short, whatever. Bring it on. You know, we move in waves. We move in exhaustions. And, you know, for scalping, yeah, this is no short opportunity. Scalping, in my opinion. This is looking for a big major bounce to claim this wick and start hitting these resistance levels. Once we hit these levels, you know, we might probably want to look for a short. So it's long, short, you know, and bull and bear in the same day. Hanging man on the 1 hour, yes. BTC didn't even backtest the 618 before going lower. It directly did go lower. Yeah, the crypto advisor. Yeah, sometimes we do not get those retracements. Smash the like button, says Mystic AJ. Thank you very much. Love from Pakistan, Shahir. Love from Spain. I reckon we're going down, says Digital Camel. Yeah, of course. It does look bearish, but remember, we're moving in waves. We move in waves, so we could have that. There's a high probability to have that move up before we move back down. So yeah, still not in that trade. Potentially, I'm gonna trade it now. If we do consolidate, if we do get that back down to 16,100, that level over there, it's going to be pretty nice here for the live stream. BlockFi filled for bankruptcy. Hello, 14K. Yeah, I mean, Bitcoin is not having much of an effect because of that. I think we already knew a few weeks ago that it was also filling for bankruptcy, right? Just as FTX was, it was following by BlockFi. I thought the world knew that already, but apparently not, because Twitter is going absolutely crazy with that BlockFi officially filling for bankruptcy. But I think we did know a few weeks ago. Come on, people, click the like button, says Ellie. Yes, thank you very much. BlockFi going bankrupt has been priced in for a while. Yeah, exactly, David. Yeah, it's been, I think so also. It's been priced in. So it's just the official bankruptcy today. We did know this a few weeks ago. We did talk about it on the channel. So yeah, hi Andy, BlockFi just bankrupt. Yeah, we got a lot of people here saying this in the comment section. Right. Waiting to enter the long, Mohammed. Oh, we're getting that movement up now. Come on, Bitcoin. Don't do this. Come down. Oh, yeah. No. Wait. Anyway, there we go. Yeah, even though, if we do get that retracement now, there we go, guys. There it is. Unfortunately, you know, this happens to me a lot but we are potentially going to look for that short, not going to lie. Long been missed, short scenario potentially active. So we got 618 hitting from this level, from these highs, 50%. Yeah, we could get that. I don't like shorting into a big massive pump, but especially with this volume, yeah, let's see if we do get that. The thing is, we've probably broken out from the value area high here. Let me just double check here 1 second. Yeah, value area high has been broken. I mean, a potential short back down to 16,230. Let me just go to the 30-minute chart here. Zoom out a little bit. It was just so pretty clear, that move up. It was pretty clear after this failed breakdown, guys. Yeah, I mean, let me just take a look at the fixed range here. Value area low. I mean, one leg up here. Yeah, I mean, 16,430 would be even a better entry. Yeah, because I want to have good risk management on this potential trade. Yeah. Fib levels. I mean, we got this Fibonacci level, and it's hitting the 618 right now. It can retrace from this level. Ideal would be the 16,430. Yeah, that would be the ideal. I'm just looking at fib levels from these highs. Yeah. Yeah, that movement up here to that 16,420 would have been ideal. It would have been a better level for a short. Anyway, let's see what happens. Why did that pump happen? BlockFi bankrupt. Yes. That pump happened because of pure technical analysis. Pumping. Come on, going up is good, says JD. Yeah, yeah, the reason why we got that pump, guys, was because we had a failed breakout here. Was looking for a nice entry long at 16,120 to have a nice, good risk to reward here against my stop loss, right? But it pumped. We already pumped like crazy. Yeah, like I said, you know, if I'm looking for that short position, if I'm looking for that short, I want to get in at the best price possible. I don't want to rush in. Zero emotions. The thing is, stop loss. Hang on 1 second. I mean, this swing failure from this low to the high. We didn't reach the 618. Yeah, there might be a good scalp here. I think value area low. I'm looking for confluence, guys, because we need a lot of confluence. And the largest confluence that we do have is at 16,430, which is the value area low from the zone. And I would be looking from this high, even better. Yeah, I'm not sure if we are going to reach, you know, the 16,460, which would be the 618 from this high. Could arguably discuss get the 618 from this level, but we're already hitting that, and we're already getting a reaction. Yeah, if we do get up to 16,430, which is the value area low from this trading zone, I think we are likely going to get a leg down, at least to the weekly level. This is a very, very important weekly level right over here. Which one? This one at 16,270. Why is it important? Because it was basically the weekly close and open from, you know, the 14th of November to the 21st of November. It is an important level. If I zoom in here, yeah, I mean that it's a strong 4 hourly level as well. I mean, look at these 4 hourly closes and opens. You know, if we were to get BTC to come up there in the next coming minutes, yeah, this is a large confluence level. We got the value area low from this trading zone for 3 days or 4 days. This is from the 23rd to the 27th, 4 days. Value area low, we got 4 hourly closes right there. You know, this has been a strong support level. If that level is hit, there's a potential trade right there. Of course, where would your stop loss be? And this is what we want to figure out here. I would say above the point of control here and above this range. So if we do get a wick up to this level, you know, there's a potential entry stop loss, but it's a 1-to-1 risk to reward. The risk to reward is not insane. It's just a 1-to-1. So will it be worth it to get into that trade? That is the question. Yeah, not too excited for that short actually, but it's highly, highly probable if we do get that leg up. Yeah, let's take a look at the comment section, see what's going on. Mark Dutch, how are you doing, my man? Thanks for joining. Got Mark Dutch, got Joseph, got Seb here. Thanks, guys. Strongest mods in the house. You got that right. Don't forget the demand zone. Yes, very true. Supply and demand. What do you think about million moves? Million moves indicator? I do not know what that indicator is. Million moves indicator. I think 16,555 is the place for a great short. 15,555 is basically the point of control, right, from this range. So yeah, but we also need to take a look at value area low levels. Okay. We cannot put a trend line here. I think you got higher low trend line also, right? Higher low support trend line. Higher low support trend line. You got value area low from this trading range. So I mean, yeah, 16,430. I think is a potential level. Risk to reward is not great though. And back down to this low over here of 16,270. That would be our, you know, look how this weekly level, you know, that is a respected level right there, as we can see. So it does make sense, at least to that level. You know, I would protect position, take profits if we do get that kind of movement on Bitcoin. Let's see if we do get that leg up. We've got higher low support trend line. The thing is Fibonacci levels from this height, from that height. Yeah, possibly claim the back from this candle with this massive amount of selling pressure. And then get that move down. This is just a very, very likely movement that we can take advantage from. Let's see if we do get that leg up. Let's see if we do get that leg up here. Right, as DXY is on supply zone, I go long now. DXY at supply zone. DXY, I wouldn't long after the pump. I wouldn't long after the pump. This was very, very much predictable though, guys, right? When we saw that movement down, failed breakdown from this low. I hate this pump. Yeah, it would have been nice to get into that long. But anyway, this is the thing, you know, when you're conservative and you have a, you know, very, very strict trading plan, I miss out on a lot of movement. But when I get into those moves, you know, the precision is absolutely insane. When you are very, very conservative and you wait for that exact opportunity, you know, on the 22nd of November, I mean, that was my biggest trade last week. And let me just, I mean, I don't want to go through it now, guys, but if you go to that video on the 22nd of November on that live stream, you know, it was a pretty nice spot on trade right there, exactly here, for that long. But anyway, we're not always going to get that perfect entry, right? Volume dropping. Right, going to 17k next. Going to 17k? I don't think so. I don't think we're going to 17k. Let's try and look for those trading opportunities inside of the range, guys, because 17k is all the way up here. I mean, can it happen? Yes, but let's not forget. You know what happened. What has happened right over here? You know, we are creating lower highs. Looking at the 1 hourly chart, okay, let's not forget where we are. Let's not get too bullish with this, because this is just a range long position, right? If you take a look at the live stream here just 20 minutes ago, before we had the pump, you know, this was a level to level opportunity. Exactly said, if I were to enter that trade, that long position on Bitcoin at 16,100, most of my profits would have been taken at $16,350, exactly at this range. You know, you can why? Because basically you have a lot of support right there that will be turning into resistance. If you rewind 10 minutes ago on the live stream, if anybody took that long, this exact level where we hit was a take profit. Take the profit, close the trade, you're in profit. That's it, call it a day. You have had a profitable day. So yeah, anyway. See latest Fed statement in Twitter. What have they said? What's happened? what's happened? Federal Reserve. Yeah, I mean, what is there anything interesting here? No. Guide on weekly or weekly balance sheet update. Weekly balance sheet update. Yeah, nothing too exciting. I took a long on Link, Arve and Ape, says Obeyed. Absolutely phenomenal. Right. I agree with you, Andy, says Servicio. Servicio continuo. Right, let's take a look at what can we take a look at, guys. I mean, this is the thing. We're looking at these potential scalping opportunities. Missed out on this move to the upside. What can I say? That was, I mean, the long scenario for this live stream was basically that. The trade scenario for the live stream was this movement up to the 16,350, which was, you know, these support levels turning into resistance. It happened. Shorting scenario, being conservative would have been hitting, you know, a good short would have been tackling the 16th, the value area low, basically. Okay, that would have been an ideal short scenario. We were just a few dollars away from it, about $50 away from that value area low and higher low support trend line. So you got a lot of confluence right there, adding up to this range. It would have been really nice to hit that level for that retracement back down to the current levels that we are right now. I mean, these moves are pretty nice percentage moves. I mean, what's it, 0.8%, you know, 0.8. That potential long here was 0.4%, 1.4, sorry. And yeah, I mean, with a little bit of leverage, you know, these are nice little scalp scenarios. Andy, if you're risking 1% of your account, why do you then put a stop loss? Well, basically because your liquidation price is always going to be, yeah, I mean, guys, this is super important. I mean, I had some people saying, you know, why stop loss, why this? When you're using a 100x or 80x leverage, or, you know, a high leverage, basically, when you're scalping, and pay attention, guys, because this will save you money on your stop losses. Your liquidation price is basically at 60-70% of a potential. I mean, I don't know how can I explain this, but let's just say, okay, just a quick example here. Quick example, okay? I'm risking a $200 trade here. I have 80x leverage, sorry, okay? 80x leverage, all right? If I am long in here at 16,200, for example, right? $200. 80x leverage, I open a long. Estimated liquidation price is 16,078, okay? 16,078, right? Liquidation price. If the price hits that level, you will lose 100% of your move, right? 16,078. So I confirm that position. Hopefully this is not going to get triggered, but anyway, never mind. It's just for the actually, hang on 1 second. Hang on 1 second. Yeah. So yeah, there we got it. We got that position active right here. So 16,078 was my liquidation price. If I put a stop loss of to lose 75%, look at the stop loss where it is. My liquidation price is much higher. If I put $16,079, okay, I'll be basically losing 50%, guys. This is absolutely crazy. I mean, just so you can get an idea, never get liquidated when you use leverage, high leverage. Don't do it. Put a stop loss above your liquidation price, even though if it's $1, because you'll be saving up even almost 50% of what you're risking. No joke. You know, that trade was over $200 risking. And look where if I put my liquidation price, if I put my stop loss at $16,079, just $1 above my liquidation price, risking 200, I will lose 121. So, you know, when you're liquidated, when they liquidate you, they just get your entire funds. If you just put your stop loss at $1 above your liquidation price when you're using high leverage, you're basically saving 50% of what they can take. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people do not know this, and they should know. Always put a stop loss. Even though if it's $1 above your liquidation price, you will save up big time. You will save up big time, guys. Why is that? It's just how it is, I guess. I don't know, but always put even stop loss. Always, even though if it's $1, guys, you will save up a lot of money. If you haven't been putting in stop losses, learned my risk management the hard way. Yeah. I still don't believe how people do not put stop losses. I really do. Even though if it's above your liquidation price, you will save up a lot. You can test this yourself, guys. Put leverage, and like I just showed you, right? Liquidation price $16,078. I am risking $200 on my long, so you will lose $220 on this long position, for example, exactly at $16,078. So place the long, add a stop loss at $16,079, and look what is your estimated loss. 121. That's almost half. Always put stop loss, guys, because you will save up, even though it's a few dollars above your stop loss. Do you trade altcoins also? Mainly Bitcoin and Ethereum. Don't do much altcoins. Not very much. Yeah, this is also very true, Brodler. Hey, Andy, but if you got too much volatility, it might trigger the liquidation price also anyway. Yeah, this is very true. I mean, this is when I put a stop loss above or below my liquidation price, I always try and put $10, $20, not only $1, because if you have a big, massive wick, a big, massive volatile move, you might go through your liquidation price anyway. Okay, so I like to put at least $5, $10, so you get stopped out and not liquidated. Hopefully that's a massive tip, guys, for anybody that hasn't been putting stop losses and just accepting the liquidation. Do not get liquidated. Get stopped out. That's the main reason why you would put a stop loss. Not only because of risk management, because you're saving up so much of your capital. I forgot to put a stop loss last night. Had such a beautiful trading over the weekend, but back to where I started, says Adri. No worries, no worries. We learned the hard way. Andy, can you please look at PYR? It's breaking out. Let's take a look at PYR. I have no idea what this is, but we can take a look at it right away. PYR. Vulcan Forged. I have no idea what this is, but we can take a look at it. PYR, US dollar. Someone says here it's breaking out. It's breaking out of where? Let's take a look at one that has more. PYR is breaking out. Okay, probably breaking out here on the lower time frames. We got the lows here being tested and not managing to break down. We can go to the lower time frames. We've got a large range here on this. Yeah, this is not a successful breakout from the lows, so we can get acceptance back in the value area. And let's just zoom in. It's breaking out here from this lower high range. It doesn't look bad. We could have an aggressive move up here. Now, where volume here is not very reliable on calculated by TradingView, but try and take a look at BitGet. Yeah, not too much volume. I don't know what exchange I would use here to take a look at the volume on this crypto. Okay, USDT on Binance. Yeah, this is pretty reliable. Binance being the largest exchange. Big move with volume, okay, on Binance. So yeah, this is potentially very, very good. I'm not sure where you can trade this. You probably trade it on Binance. I'm not sure if you can trade it here on Bybit. No, you cannot trade it on Bybit. But just 1 second. Yeah, I mean, this is successfully breaking out right now from the lower high range, right? So you got lower highs, lower highs, lower highs. This is not a successful breakout. This is not a successful breakout. You know, you're still creating choppy action just slightly above the last lower highs. Now, this movement is something important. You know, I like this movement. So where would be my best trading opportunity here? On the retracement, of course. On the retracement. So this is probably going to continue pumping, very likely. Yeah, that value area high from this trading range for the last 10 days. We've been trading in a range for 10 days. Successfully breaking out now with some pretty large volume. You are likely, wherever this high is going to end up in, I'm not sure where it's going to end, but once it ends and it starts retracing, you know, you want to look at these fib levels. 50,618 value area high. Look at these highs that should be turning into a support level to claim the highs back again. Okay, so I mean, this is probably going to continue up, but if you do get that retracement, it's gonna potentially give you an opportunity for that higher low, right? And that would be your highest probability trade scenario on PYR. Yeah, volume is good. I like the volume. It's a nice breakout, you know, decision breakout here to the upside, successfully breaking out the lower highs. So yeah, I mean, the retracement if it does happen in the next coming hours can be pretty good for a move up to claim or almost claim the highs. You've got a potential nice trading opportunity. The lower it comes, the better risk management you can have. You know, obviously I would be looking for this range for a stop loss. You got point of control, which is a massive big barrier of volume right there. You know, you should be good with your stop loss here for that potential bounce to claim the highs. But this is level to level. You're in and you're out, because you could create a swing failure, double top, a slightly lower high. As soon as you get back up to the highs, I would be locking profits and protecting position in the case of this cryptocurrency. Stay cautious on these altcoins because they are very, very volatile. They are low market capitalization, 75 million market cap. So I would be a little bit cautious on these altcoins for trading. Riri, you're very welcome. Thank you for joining. Jerome Powell, Andy, and ATX is way better. If you use max leverage, they take way more. Any coin, if the coin has maximum 20 leverage, then even 15x, you're effed. Yeah, I mean, with altcoins, you know, especially mid-cap coins, using a 10x is basically like using a 100x on Bitcoin, because yeah, they're very, very volatile. The percentage move is much higher than Bitcoin. You know the deal. If Bitcoin moves 3%, maybe an altcoin is going to move 20%. So when you're using 10x on leverage on a mid-cap, large-cap altcoin, 10x is a lot for an altcoin. You can make huge gains, or you can get wiped out very quickly. Premium education, Andy says, obeyed. Yeah, thank you. This is what it's all about. It's all about education. It's not all about, it's not all about, I can do this, I think this is that. It's all about sharing the levels, proving these levels are respected. Why this, why that? Why is it good to put stop loss on when you're using high leverage? I just showed you right over here. And there's a lot of people, somebody asking in the comment section, why do you put a stop loss if you're risking 1% of your capital? Because even though I get stopped out from that 1%, it won't be 1%. It might be, I'm risking 1%, but if I lose, it won't be 1%. It might be 0.5%. I'm risking 1% for that trade, but it doesn't mean I'm going to lose that 1%. So yeah, like I showed you guys, very important to place stop loss, even though it's just a few dollars above your liquidation price or below, right? If you're shorting. Very important, guys. Hopefully that is going to be a massive big tip for a lot of you. I know. Just joined. Are you in a trade? No, missed out on a trade. Unfortunately, it would have been nice to get into that long. We talked about this, this swing failure from this low. It would have been nice, a small retracement. I was ready to get into a long trade on a small retracement here. But we talked about this being the take profit level, and we've exactly hit that level. We were talking about a long scenario when we were trading at this range to that exact 16,350. One of the reasons why this would have been a take profit level from a long position at this range is because you are hitting, of course, the support range, as you can see here, right? You're hitting that level. That's a main reason that would have been a take profit zone, And also, we were hitting the 618 from this high, right? So you're adding that confluence, if you're in a long position from this failed breakdown at this level, this 618 and this support turning into resistance was your take profit. Anyway, this is already really cool to see, all of these scenarios playing out. Fibonacci, support and resistance levels. Yeah, so yeah, missed 100x short now. No, I'm really conservative. I'm really strict with my trading plan. Basically, if we would have hit 16,430 with a little bit of volatility, this would have been my ideal short. Why? Because we got higher low support level, slightly higher lows, and we have also we got higher low support level and the value area low from this trading range, right? So this would have been that ideal short scenario for me. It didn't happen. We didn't hit that level. But this is why when you're strict, when you're very, very strict on your trading, you're going to miss out on a lot of trades. The calls were pretty nicely predicted here on the live stream, looking for longs, looking for shorts. What happened? We didn't have that retracement to get a nice entry. We didn't hit that level for that short. But overall, that movement did happen, right? That movement did happen. Funny, because the other day we were talking about, on a live stream, a potential head and shoulder scenario here, with an ascending neckline, right? This did actually come to fruition. Funny enough, we had another right shoulder here, right? But overall, that projected move, has been hit to almost the exact dollar from the breakout, funny enough, from this head and shoulder scenario. I can't remember who it was, but somebody was saying head and shoulder scenario, and we said, yeah, it is possible. We got big resistance here, a huge daily level at 16,770. We could be forming that right shoulder, that speculation for a short here and stop loss above the head. You got a pretty nice risk to reward here also, for that potential head and shoulder scenario breakout. That projected move has actually hit, the target really nicely here. Anyway, we're keeping it educational, guys. We're keeping it nice and sweet and spicy. 16,100 incoming. Yeah, maybe. Possibly yes. Possibly yes. If you entered that long from this range, this was your take profit level. It is better to short than long. If you're longing, get in, get out from that target that we talked about. Of course, if you're shorting from this level, I would consider protecting position, but you got a higher chance for continuation to the downside. No doubt. Why? Because the context is still relatively bearish. We've still got a bearish context. We broke here from this higher low. It would have been an ideal short trade at 16,400. But anyway, I don't care. I'll be doing some other trading. Don't worry about that. I'm more worried about you. Don't worry about me. But overall, it's nice to see these levels being pretty nicely respected. Which exchange, save for simple trading? Bybit is going to prove their reserves from their clients in the next coming weeks on Twitter. I think Bybit is one of the safest bets on centralized exchanges. That's only my personal opinion, of course. I do have my trading funds on Bybit, also on PrimeXBT. PrimeXBT have tweeted very much on the funds of the clients. I think they're very, very safe. Femex is also a good one. Bybit, PrimeXBT. I use these two. I am very, very happy with them. I've been using them for a couple of hours, and I think they are, totally legit with the client's funds. And leverage trading platforms are slightly different. I think there's a huge amount of daily volume here. They've got over $1 billion. They've got several $1 billion of daily volume. So I think it's one of those exchanges that is unlikely to have a fall, in my personal opinion. When Bybit sweater, yeah. I've actually got a few Bybit stuff here, but what do you think about decentralized exchanges with leverage like DYDX? I think they're good, but they don't have as much volume. I haven't done that much research for leverage trading. I think for leverage trading, centralized exchanges are, they're a bit better. They have a much more volume. And is KuCoin a good platform for trading? I know they do have the future. They do have futures. KuCoin, I think it's good also. But if you take a look at the top leverage trading platforms, guys, and Bybit is, where is Bybit? I can't see Bybit. What's going on? Yeah, there it is. It's one in the top 10. I'm actually surprised it's down to 8. Binance has 7 billion in 24 open. This is open interest. Yeah, volume basically. 24-hour volume. Binance is huge. Of course, Binance is the top. I don't like Binance too much. This is only because of KYC things. But BitGet, I've heard BitGet is good. It's got 6.5 billion. Bybit has got slightly more on 24-hour volume. A bit more open interest on BitGet. But Bybit has got a little bit more trading volume. 6.7 billion in 24-hour volume is absolutely crazy. Of course, Binance, BitGet, I don't know the other ones. But Bybit, I've been using Bybit. Bybit is in the top 10. It's ranked number 8. 6.7 in 24-hour, 6.7 billion in 24-hour volume. Yeah, I think it's, Bybit is my favorite choice anyway. No, not KuCoin. 3 days in a week under maintenance. This is the thing, I don't like it. Binance also has had maintenance issues. I haven't seen that on Bybit yet. Anyway. Right, Right, Ox the Doctor, thanks for the super chat. Can you look into MNW? I want to accumulate some. Yeah, absolutely. You want me to do some research? I mean, I can do that. I can take a look at this after the live stream, Ox the Doctor, because yeah, it's just gonna doing research. Oh yeah, Morphous Network. I mean, this is a huge project. It is a huge project. You know, big partnerships, big companies behind you know, this cryptocurrency. It's all about I think enterprise with supply chain. Yes, I remember taking a look at this one. It's in the supply chain industry, and I think they had big partnerships. This is, I know it's a pretty legit, you know, cryptocurrency. I mean, there's nothing legit in the space. I mean, I've got to say, you know, there's nothing 100% legit. There's always risk behind all of this, but it's a pretty interesting project. So yeah, I mean, I'm not sure if you want me to take a look at the charts. We can take a look at the charts, see what the charts look like. But overall, it's a mid-low cap cryptocurrency. It's 46 million in market capitalization. I mean, yeah, not sure if we can see much on the charts on this crypto. I mean, there has been some pretty nice interest after the summer. You know, we've had a nice selling pressure exhaustion right there, right? When we start seeing this sideways action on the market, I mean, this has been huge. I mean, the month of October, this had a massive jump. Oh my goodness. 300% pump in just a matter of a couple of weeks. Absolutely insane. We want to, I mean, this is the thing when I do take a look at some altcoins, you know, when we are sideways like this, you know, and you can take a look at Metis. This is a layer 2 solution for Ethereum blockchain. Also Saito. A lot of them that I do see huge potential. You know, they are making these large sideways movements. And this is basically the moment you want to be interested on something, because this is just telling you that the selling pressure is over. Selling pressure is over because, you know, you're not moving down anymore. You're going sideways for a long time, for several months. And you know, this is a zone, of course, where you want to buy and speculate. Anyway, I think the retracement on this one, I mean, it all depends on Bitcoin, of course. But overall, yeah, potentially down here to this 618 range. Yeah, not much I can take a look on the charts here. Let's see if we do have more data on this one on gate.io. Yeah, not much here. Yeah, not much we can chart on this one, unfortunately. But I know it's a pretty solid project. Ox the Doctor. So, yeah. Hey, Andy, oil just shot up 5%. Wow. Okay. Let's take a look at crude oil. What happened with crude oil? What's the ticker symbol for crude oil? Oh, okay, well, I guess, yeah, we're looking at the charts here. There was a massive swing failure pattern here on the monthly on crude oil. I remember looking at this. Yeah, huge swing failure right there for that big correction. Yeah, I think oil is potentially going to go to higher levels in the next coming months. It could retrace down to the $70 range, slightly lower, a little bit more. Huge monthly level right over here. But yeah, it did have a leg up here, but overall nothing too exciting. You know, when you zoom out, it's still in a very, very aggressive downtrend. I do see oil having a recovery though in the next coming months. Right. Yeah, guys, Ethereum. What's going on with Ethereum? Is it having a little bit of dumpy action? Do you want me to take a look at Ethereum? Yeah, now let's zoom out here on Ethereum, on Coinbase, and see where we at right now. Yeah, I don't want to focus very much on Ethereum at the moment. Focusing on Bitcoin. Yeah, not much to say, guys. It does look pretty bearish. I'm not going to lie here. If we do get Bitcoin coming back up to this range, I mean, this is what I'm going to be looking at in the next coming hours. I see people leaving the live stream, you know, getting a bit tired now, being here over an hour. Not much to analyze. It was a shame I didn't get into this trade. You know, there was a long scenario, there's a short scenario here, level to level trading. Overall, you know, a similar scenario did happen. I will be looking at this level at 16,400, 430. You know, it's huge resistance. When you create this kind of price action, you are breaking here, the higher low levels. You break down, you can come back up and test it. I will be paying close attention to how we react at that level for that potential leg down to test the lows and maybe even break it, guys. Overall, the structure is still pretty bearish. Not much to add here, guys. Not much to add. I got someone here saying, thank you for that massive stop loss trick, Andy. Absolutely phenomenal. Oh my goodness, guys. Yeah, stay cautious. Do not get burnt. You know, always place a stop loss. I know a lot of people don't, you know, probably just enter longs and shorts and add up to the position, so their liquidation price is just going lower or higher. You will save up, or, you know, almost 50%. Almost 50% of what you're risking. You know, how many people must have been risking $10,000 on a trading position, and then, you know, $10,000 in a trading position, and then getting liquidated at 10,000, and you probably would have saved $5,000 on that. You know, if you would have put a stop loss just a few dollars away from your liquidation. You always learn something new every day, right? Guys, thank you very much for joining. Check out the links down below. Okay, you do have insane bonuses down below. All right, on Bybit, PrimeXBT. If you are an experienced trader, you got those insane bonuses down below. Check out our socials. We've got Twitter, Telegram. Okay, you can tag me in the Telegram group if you've got any question. Thank you very much for joining the live stream, and I will see you in the next one.